Hey, I'm back on schedule with my new YouTube videos, and all I can say is what's going on, guys? I'm back again with another History Man YouTube video, and today we are talking about the human body. One of those awkward subjects, yes, I know, but it's life, isn't it? The life started back in the civil times. What did I say that was around? Probably like, I don't know. I'd say 1220 is when the human was invented. So the first human ever made was, it was Etta James, and she was known for her music, even though she's the only human around. I guess she was made. That's one of the questions. Who came first, the Etta or the James? That's a question that not even science can answer, because nobody knows. Her music was, I'd say it was mediocre. She had songs, really good songs like No Type by Ray Shremmerd, At Last, just songs like that, you know. She had a wide variety of genres of music. Pretty inspiring, if you ask me. I'm going to tell you that was basically just the history of it, but I want to get into the science of it, you know, the meat and potatoes of it. I think we all know this. The human body is better when it's healthy. That's only common sense, right? It actually says that in the first page of Common Sense by Thomas Paine. That's actually the first thing it says. And that's basically what it is. It's better when it's healthy. And a long time ago, kids, they would just be playing video games, and they wouldn't be doing the stuff that the body would like you to. And the parents would say, the parents would always tell them, go away, read some books.
Go away! Read some books!
But they never wanted to read books, and they never wanted to do anything other than play games like Red Dead. Back in 1220. It's just a really sad story. But today I think it's a lot better than how it was in 1220. I think today we are a lot more advanced physically and mentally with new technology that we have I'm sure you know this from my last video, how well technology progressed through the times of 1220 and through 2021 and 2012. It's been a lot better since then. So basically that's basically what I just said. It's better when it's exercise. Now I want to get into the kids that are like sport fanatics. You know, those kids that would try as hard as they could in the mile and the fitness gram pacer test. They would go full speed every single time because they just wanted to show off in front of the ladies. But that doesn't actually mean that they are physically exercised. They could just be trying real hard at school and not at home. They could be putting on the work and the hours and not at home. See? Myself, I'd say I'm the fittest man in the universe, you know? I'd say I am the most fit man you've ever seen because I play video games a lot. Because that's just a good example of it. And a lot of times since 1220, our human body has changed physically a lot through the period of time that it was existing. We've gained a lot of things, like we have a full-grown skull. You know, back then, their skull wasn't even a thing. It was just like an octopus. Their heads were just gelatin, and yeah, and the arms and the legs weren't a thing yet, so it was just kind of rolled around like a jelly bean, you know. And that's actually kind of sad too, but they didn't know any different, so it's not like they could be jealous of anybody. They
No. Help.
They advanced a lot, and they are a lot different now from when they were in 1220, because now we have things like arms and legs and a brain and a skull that can help us get better. Because back then, like, you know, they had to ride in buckets and station wagons because there was no way that they could move by themselves. The horses had to do all the moving for them. And the horses, they actually took a cool potion called that they called V8, like V8 juice, and Velocity 8, which caused them to get smarter and just a lot more advanced throughout the time period. And through that potion, not only did it make them smarter, but it made them slowly die. Made their whole body slowly deteriorate until they were just an atom and just dead gases in the air. And it just kind of makes me feel bad for the horses that had to take that potion, because they were just the smartest ones there. The humans back then didn't have a brain, have a heart. All they were was just a torso and a gelatin head. They were nothing. But now, because the horses made that potion, everybody was able to get together and walk and celebrate, because after time the horses tried to figure out a way to stop the potion from slowly deteriorating their body, and slowly made it more better. And you know, a lot of it has to do with the ancient pyramids from my last video. The horses used those pyramids as shelters to make those, and so did the pigs, so did the cows, so did all the animals in the whole universe. Gorillas, especially gorillas, are smart. Monkeys, they got better. Apes, bonobos, orangutans, you know what I'm saying, just a lot of different monkeys help make it, but mainly horses, and then it was monkeys. And back then they didn't have a prison system, so if you were to fail at your task given by the monkeys, which they were basically kind of the rulers, you would sadly be automatically sent to a sort of cave system, you know, it's like a pyramid scheme system, like a cave, you know what I'm saying. And I actually hit up one of the monkeys, and that's what they told me. They said that it got a lot better and a lot smarter and a lot more advanced. Jason, come on through. Come on through if you want to. No, don't. I was kidding with you. They got a lot smarter, a lot more advanced, and just their mindset was elevated. And that's due to the V8. And that's basically the video, how the human body was created.
Jimmy D.